Hey everyone, how are you doing? This is Haarute Live, and my name is Matt. So, another episode of Doctor Who Reaction, let's go. So let's talk about the last episode. Last episode was The Caretaker. So, the Doctor went undercover, quote unquote, not really, to London, more specifically the school where Clara teaches in. And it was because there was some kind of alien threat that was just latent and stuck on the planet somewhere around there, and he wanted to go to that place to set up a perimeter to teleport it to like a billion years in the future or something like that. Because he was like, at some point some dumb soldier is gonna shoot it, and then we're all gonna die. The war was just gonna fucking explode. And well, who cares about that shit? That wasn't important. That wasn't the point of the episode. The point of the episode was the drama between Doctor and Danny and Clara in the middle of them. So that was the episode where Danny learned about the existence of the Doctor, and the Doctor learned about the existence of Danny. So we got to see Clara struggling between those two phases of her life, and she's doing her best in order to keep up, but she can't, kind of. And then the Doctor arrives at school, and he learns that Danny, who is a teacher there, he teaches math, used to be a soldier. And the Doctor becomes a complete dick, just a complete asshole. Like, he's unable to process the fact that you could have been a soldier, but also being cool now. He was like, no, you're dumb, and you're a bad person if you were a soldier at some point. And Danny was offended by this, as he should have been, and Clara was offended by this, as she should have been, and the Doctor was like, whatever. So I still don't get that, but like, that's clearly something that's gonna come back. The fact that the Doctor has such a heavy anti-soldier sentiment, such a soldier prejudice. From all the way from episode 2, he was like that, and I don't get it, but we're gonna get it at some point. That's clearly coming back, I hope. But yes, that was the most interesting part. But the main point of the episode, I feel like, is the fact that Danny got to learn about the Doctor, about Clara, and what they do, which is they just travel across time and space, which is why Clara is just so weird consistently. So he just knows that. So if at any point Danny can just be a companion, then he'll just be a companion. Like, they can just write some bullshit reason like keep an eye on her, or he wanted to keep an eye on the Doctor, or Doctor just like materialized like around them and took Danny with them. Like, I don't know, whatever reason they can write around, Danny can be a companion now for like a 1, 2, I don't know how many stories, but he could just travel with them, and I'm looking forward to that, because I always like when there's more than one companion. Having a single companion is a little bit boring. I want more. I want an entire crew. Let's go. So near the end of the episode, like, the Doctor was super not accepting of Danny until Danny proved himself by literally saving the world. That's what it took, and the Doctor was like, he's okay, I guess. And that was the end of that. We also did get to see like a little bit of heaven again, the Promised Land, also known as the Nethersphere. So yeah, don't know what that is, but we did get confirmation that it's some kind of institution rather than some like mind place where Missy lives and that's it. No, there's like an actual dude with a desk being like, "Hi, welcome to heaven. How can I help you today?" It's weird, but yeah, that we have that going on. And I think that's about it. I also did miss a Pink Floyd reference. People pointed that out. I'm sorry I missed it. It's not even in the actual reaction. Like, I didn't even catch it during the editing. Like, the Doctor just whistles, like, that little Another Brick in the Wall part 2. That and I completely missed it because I was too busy focusing on the dumb chess pieces, the giant chess pieces that the kids had on the fucking school. I was like, what the fuck is that shit? Is that a UK thing? because I've never seen anything like that. And I asked a Canadian friend, "Hey, do you have those?" And they were like, "No, I've seen them, but we never had those." So I was like, "Okay, I never seen one, so that's weird to me." But yeah, I missed a Pink Floyd reference. Sorry. I guess that's it. I guess we can just move forward to the next episode. So before we even start, I've read the title of this episode, and I want to say that I've heard years ago about this episode. I don't know what happens in it, but I've heard it's silly. Let's check it out. By the way, I do want to apologize because there is a slight chance rain might start at some point, and I usually don't want to record when there is rain because my roof is made of metal, which means you can hear the rain. You can almost feel the rain if it's heavy rain. So if heavy rain happens, you're gonna hear it. And I apologize. In fact, if you're seeing this clip, it's because it's gonna happen at some point in the video. If you don't see it, then it didn't happen, but I guess you didn't see it to begin with, so why am I even explaining this? Whatever, let's go! The moon, 2049. Okay, so a couple decades in the future?
We have a terrible decision
It's
to
Clara.
make. It's an uncertain decision, and we don't have a lot of time. The man who normally helps has gone.
He went for milk, it's fine.
In fact,
He will. There's a couple more seasons of this. Do I know him?
We have 45 minutes to decide.
Do they have like a weird conversion between the intro, between like the opening credits music and the weird intro? Because it sounds like the old one from like the previous series, and then it mutates into this new team, and I don't think it fully fits. But yeah, anyway, shit is going down in 45 minutes. Something's happening in the moon, and like, kill the moon. Okay, let's go.
Woods. Doctor, she's gone crazy. She's uncontrollable. She took your psychic paper. She's been using it as fake ID.
To get into museum.
Okay, so Courtney,
Lightning or alcopops or whatever.
I've no idea what you're.
is she the girl that we saw right now?
She says that you told her that she wasn't special.
Rubbish.
I would never.
You say something like that to somebody, it hurts.
Maybe.
Especially if you're somebody of her age, especially if you're you.
So it's Courtney gonna be a
Doctor, it can
companion?
affect her. Courtney, you're not going to be needing those because you're not going to be doing any travelling. Doctor, we can just...
The bit we saw at the beginning says something else.
Tell her that she's special.
Have you gone bananas?
You really think it? I'm nothing. Not special.
How'd you like to be the first woman on the moon? Is that special enough for you?
Yeah, alright.
Where's the gravity coming from?
What are they?
About 100 nuclear bombs.
We're leaving right now.
We're about to crash into it.
Yeah, cool. With 100 nuclear bombs on board.
Why didn't you just tell her you didn't mean it?
Because this is more fun. We're all gonna die. All right, we landed. Nobody died, I think.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Why have you got all these nuclear bombs?
Good
I'm
question.
not going to give you another chance.
Oh, well, you're just gonna have to shoot us then. Shoot the little girl first. Girl first, then her teacher, and then me. You'll have to spend a lot of time shooting me, because I will keep on regenerating. In fact, I'm not entirely sure if I won't keep on regenerating forever.
Yeah, we don't know that. We don't know what the new rules are. There won't be any rules.
So it'll be very time-consuming, and messy, and rather wasteful. Because I think I might just possibly be able to help you. You see, I am a super intelligent alien being who flies in time and space. You gonna shoot me?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Good. Why have you got all these nuclear bombs? No. Easier question. What's wrong with my yo-yo?
Doctor, it goes up and down.
Bingo.
But we're on the moon.
Ah, we should all be bouncing about this cabin like fluffy little clouds. But we're not. What is the matter with the moon?
Nobody knows.
Must be causing chaos on Earth. The tides will be so high that they will drown whole cities.
Yeah.
So what are you doing about it?
She's just accepted the whole alien thing. But to be fair,
That's what you do with aliens, isn't it? Blow them up.
of course, the ship just says United States. Let's blow the moon. USA, USA.
There was a mining survey. Mexicans. Something happened up here, nobody knows what.
Yes, the Latin American miners. It's always the Latin American miners first.
The greatest natural disaster in history.
Woo!
Henry, go back and prime the bombs.
Won't go off.
No, not till I fiddle with this thing.
Okay.
He's dead.
Messages. Mayday, SOS.
Pretty much all the satellites had been whacked out of orbit. They managed to send back some screams.
So then you came up to rescue them with your bombs.
Not quite.
They disappeared 10 years ago.
Nobody came.
There was no shuttle.
You had one.
It was in a museum. They cut the back off it so kids could ride in it. We'd stopped going into space. Nobody cared.
It's weird to have Courtney as a companion. I don't know if it's gonna be a thing or it's gonna be this episode only, but because I was like, is Courtney gonna be a companion? But then he was like, no, I get sick traveling, so it was like, all right, then she won't be. But I guess she is. So people just stopped going into space.
They didn't find anything.
Hey?
The Mexicans. They didn't find any minerals on the moon at all. Nada.
No encontraron nada. Esos pobres mexicanos. Filtración de agua.
Oh.
Lines of tectonic stress.
It's the Mare Fecunditatis. It's been there since the Apollo days. It's always been there.
No. These are much, much bigger. Sea of tranquility. Sea of nectar. Sea of ingenuity. Sea of crises.
Meaning?
Meaning, Clara, that the moon, this little planetoid that's been tagging along beside you for 100 million years, that gives you light at night and seas to sail on, is in the process of falling to bits.
Is the moon just gonna open and he's gonna fall and die? Because this guy is clearly dead. I'm just trying to figure out how is he gonna die. Some alien bullshit is gonna eat him. Because I think I hear like a spider thing. Hopefully it's not a spider thing. I don't like spider things. Oh, I don't like this POV. Okay, there's something there. Okay, he's dead. One down. Oh no. It sounds like bug things. Please don't be a spider things. Please be some other bullshit. I mean, there's cobwebs. Unsettling.
I think we found uranium.
Okay, what? No! Okay, how much? Okay, this is gonna be no. Okay, I'm trying to find a solution around this because I'm arachnophobic, so I need to find a solution for me to be able to do a reaction of this because now I'm along for the ride. Now I need to do this, but I can't look at it. I can't look at it. Okay, so this is gonna be because I can't cover my fucking face because that's the point of the reaction. So like, all right, how do I need to cover like I don't know, like 2/3 of the screen from my eye.
When I say run.
So just gonna cover it slightly with 2 fingers, so you're gonna be able to see my face, but I'm not even listening to what they're saying. Okay, so I don't need to go. Okay, Duke's dead. Cool. I think it jumped on his face. I didn't see it fully, but I do know that Duke is dead. Oh no, Courtney was left behind. Fuck. Oh, that looks bad. Oh no, 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 I don't want to see that. Oh fuck that shit, dude. I couldn't even play Skyrim because of the dumb Skyrim fucking spiders. Oh, this is a bad one. Because they... fuck, I don't like those noises. Okay, what did they do? They opened... No, please, no! I covered it just in time, but the sound freaked me out. Oh boy. No, this is the worst.
Connie!
Okay, they killed it. I don't know how. What?
Good stuff, Courtney. Just don't try that at home, okay?
Where the fuck did you get that from? I'm gonna check that on the editing. Was that just there, or did she bring that germs thing?
It's the size of a badger.
Doctor,
It's a prokaryotic.
Some dude just died, doctor.
With non-chromosomal DNA. It's an unstable mass.
I'm scared, miss.
She just has a granddaughter, Elena.
Yeah, she's freaking out because she just
It was my
lost.
teacher who taught me how to fly.
Oh fuck.
Which way to the mare fecunditatis?
Please, can I go home now?
Everyone's freaked out except the doctor. The doctor's like, let's go! And it's like, dude,
But I'd like to go home.
get a fucking read on the room.
She's fine. What are you, 35?
15.
Yeah, she's a kid and she just saw people die.
You got any games?
Oh, don't be so stupid.
Please don't.
Can I get reception?
Get in.
He probably does have some games or something.
The moon fell to bits in 2049. Somebody would have mentioned it. It would have come up in conversation, so it doesn't break up.
so the world doesn't end. So let's just get in the TARDIS and go!
No, there are some moments in time that I simply can't see. Little eye blinks. They don't look the same as other things. They're not clear. They're fuzzy. They're grey. Little moments in which big things are decided. And this is one of them.
And we need to be here.
Just now I can't tell what happens to the moon because whatever happens to the moon hasn't been decided yet.
The rules of time in this show are so stupid and so unclear. What are we doing, Courtney? Don't mess things up, Courtney. Why are you a dumb kid? If you're gonna get some of that dank TARDIS vapors and grow up like 10 years?
Killing the moon.
Good question.
How can the moon die, though?
Another good question.
Sooner or later.
No, it would disappear, but it wouldn't die because it wasn't alive in the first place. Or maybe it is. Or maybe it is. Dude, I'm just gonna cover everything as soon as the spider shows up.
Is it those germ things, then?
Like, I don't...
Roaches, is it?
Okay, it's...
Is it an infestation?
It was difficult to watch, like, Planet of Spiders. I think that was the name of the story of the third doctor. What's the last third doctor? Sorry. But it was okay because it was like, no! I unplugged my headset. Okay, so that's gonna mess with the microphone. I'm gonna pause right now. There's a spider on screen, but I just paused. And I'm gonna take a screenshot of this pause because I'm gonna need to sync all of this later. And it's gonna be a nightmare. Okay, it's working. We're back recording audio. Fuck me. That reaction to the fucking spider just showing up, and I didn't even see it. I only saw like the legs moving, and I covered it, and I did scream, I believe. I don't remember, but I think I screamed like a little bitch, and I unplugged the thing, and that was a genuine reaction, because I'm like that. God, this is the stupidest episode. This is gonna be good. Or bad. Or really bad. Let's go. Covering immediately. What the fuck did you just do?
Sunlight. Sunlight's
Oh.
for germs. My nan says it's the best disinfectant there is.
Shine your light down there.
Oh. Shine on you, crazy diamond. Oh, fuck that thing. Fuck, that looks... Ugh, that looks like a nightmare. Ugh. Fuck, why there had to be spiders on the moon?
It's amniotic fluid. The stuff that life comes from. I gotta go down now.
The moon is an egg.
Back to you, Shasta.
The moon is an egg.
Get to the top.
It's a giant, gross spider egg.
I'm bored. When are you coming back?
Run away. What are you doing?
putting some pictures on Tumblr?
It had to be Tumblr.
Don't put any photos on Tumblr. My granny used to put things on Tumblr.
Did she also use to ship weird gross stuff as well? Oh.
We're gonna have to take cover. We're running out of oxygen.
Where's the TARDIS?
She's in the shuttle, isn't she? She'll turn up.
Last time you said that, she turned up on the wrong side of the planet.
You two have never gotten on, have you?
Look, we need to know where Courtney is.
Courtney is safe.
The 30 bits about the safest you can get, I believe.
Do you have a thought?
We're not safe.
Look, Courtney's posting stuff on Tumblr. Doesn't Matt know where you are?
I don't know, I'm not a historian.
Phone. I know what.
Are we gonna search her Tumblr blog?
She can't post that. She can't put pictures of me online.
Are you hacking Tumblr, Doctor?
Can't put pictures of me online.
Why did Tumblr make it into Doctor Who though? You can bring Twitter in or Facebook. Nobody gives a shit about Tumblr.
Gravity, the fluid.
I mean, I guess Tumblr was the bastion of like the entire Doctor Who fan base for a while.
Well, right, actually, it is breaking apart, and rather quickly. We've got about an hour and a half. But that isn't the problem.
That's quick.
It's not infested.
What are they then? Those things?
Bacteria. Tiny, tiny bacteria living on something very, very big. Something growing.
Growing.
The moon's an egg.
That lives under the moon.
No, that is the moon. The moon was
The
never
moon
a rock.
isn't breaking
It was
apart.
an
The moon is
egg.
hatching.
Huh?
The moon's an egg.
So when I said I heard this episode was silly,
Has it,
I guess it was.
been an egg?
Yes.
Always?
For a million years or so. Just growing. Just getting ready to be born.
Okay, so the moon has never been the moon.
No. It's never been dead. It's just taken a long time to come alive.
Is it a chicken?
No.
For a chicken to have laid an egg.
Courtney, don't spoil
She
it.
brings a really good point.
What is it?
I think that it's unique.
Wait.
I think that's the only one of its kind in the universe. I think that is utterly beautiful.
We're giving the moon too much credit. Also, all of her friends died. Also, the planet is dying. What are we doing? What are we gonna do?
Why do you want to kill it?
It's a little baby.
But the planet is dying.
How do we kill it?
Kill the moon. Well, you have about 100 of the best man-made nuclear weapons, if they still work, if that's what you want to
Doctor,
do.
wait.
Do it?
100 nuclear bombs set off right where they are, right on top of a living, vulnerable creature.
Listen, this is a life. I mean, this must be the biggest life in the universe.
It's not even been born.
It is killing people. It
She
is
brings a really good point.
You cannot blame a baby for kicking.
Let me tell you something. You want to know what
Abort this baby. Either we abort this baby or you tell me a solution before we diddle-daddle too long. Like, tell me a solution that involves
Anything else? The stars? The
so
planets?
people stop dying but we also save the thing.
Sadly,
Like, either tell me a solution or we need to kill it. There's no way around it.
Doctor, I'm sorry. I want to come back, okay? I want to help.
Some DVDs on the blue bookshelf. Just stick one into the TARDIS console. That'll bring you to me.
Right.
And make sure you hang on to the console, otherwise the TARDIS will leave you behind.
Doctor, huh? Doctor, what do we do?
Nothing.
What?
We don't do anything. I'm sorry, Clara. I can't help you.
Of course you can help.
The Earth is my home. The moon's not my moon. Sorry.
Come on. Hey.
Listen, there are moments in every civilization's history in which the whole path of that civilization is decided. The whole future path. Whatever future humanity might have depends upon the choice that is made right here and right now. Now, you've got the tools to kill it. You made them. You brought them up here all on your own with your own ingenuity. You don't need a Time Lord. Kill it or let it live. I can't make this decision
Yeah,
for
well,
you.
I can't make it.
Well, there's two of you here.
Well, yeah, a school teacher and an astronaut.
Who's better qualified?
I don't know, the President of America.
Oh, Oh, take something off his plate. He makes far too many decisions anyway.
I'm not sure.
She. Sorry.
Good!
I am asking you for help.
Listen, we went to dinner in Berlin in 1937, right? We didn't nip out after Putin and kill Hitler. I've never killed Hitler. And you wouldn't expect me to kill Hitler. The future is no more malleable than the past.
Okay, don't you do this to make some kind of point.
Sorry. Well, actually, no, I'm not sorry. It's time to take the stabilizers off your bike. It's your moon. Womankind. It's your choice.
And you're just gonna stand there?
Absolutely not.
This is just a big allegory for abortion. Is that what this says?
Doctor?
A teenager, an astronaut, and a school teacher.
Hang on a minute. We can get in there, can't we? You can sort it out with that thing.
No. Some decisions are too important not to make on your own.
Doctor! Doctor! Doctor!
Oh, what a prat.
He is kind of an asshole. They write him as such an asshole. No, not Loki.
What would happen if the moon wasn't there?
I have a physics book in my bag. There's this thing on gravity.
Super. Is there a word search?
Okay, there would be no tides. But we'd survive that, right? There's,
Okay, no, so
multiple satellites,
they're
there's
talking about what would
no
happen, so.
internet, no mobiles. I'd be fine with that.
It's not going to just stop being there. Because inside the moon, miss, is a gigantic creature forcing its way out. And when it does, which is going to be pretty damn soon, there are going to be huge chunks of the moon heading right for us. Like whatever killed the dinosaurs, only 10,000 times bigger.
But the moon isn't made of rock and stone, is it? It's made of eggshell.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's also another great point.
If by some miracle the shell isn't too thick, or if
It's
it
the moon's
disperses,
fairly
goes
big,
into orbit,
so
whatever,
like
there's
the
some
show is
massive
big.
thing there, isn't there? That's just popped out. And what the hell do you imagine that is?
Loads of things lay eggs.
It's not a chicken.
It could be. They pose a really good question here. Do we just nuke the baby or
This is ground control.
Yeah.
call him Major Tom?
Tell by it.
So here we go, the
We
intro.
have a terrible decision to make. It's an
No,
uncertain decision.
no,
We don't have a
no,
lot of time.
no, 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 no,
We can kill
no,
this creature,
no,
or we can
no.
let us-
I'm not looking at the
Just
screen.
leave us alone.
I'm just gonna watch the episode through my peripheral vision for this
This
portion.
is the life. If you think we should kill the creature, turn your lights off. If you think we should take the chance, let it live. Leave your lights on.
It poses an interesting question. I'm getting ready to just not look. Running in slow motion. I'm not looking, just running in slow motion. It's all good. It's all good. No more slow motion. We're just walking. This is the weirdest shit. I'm watching the episode, but I'm not actually watching it. I'm just looking at the fucking stand for the camera. Because I don't dare. A spider's gonna show up right in front of those binoculars. I can't look. I can't see whether or not there's lights on or off. Because Until Dawn gives you a jump scare like that. And lights are going off. Off means kill it, right? I think.
No.
Doctor, where have you gone?
We can't risk it all just to be nice.
You can't.
Sorry, girls. See you on the other side. 2.
1, 2, 3, into the TARDIS.
What's happening?
Let's go and have a look, shall we?
Okay. This must be the freakiest shit to
What's it
watch.
doing?
It's feeling the sun on itself. It's getting warm. The chick flies away, and the eggshell disintegrates. Harmless.
Yeah, but like,
Did you know?
what happens if there's no moon?
You made your decision. Humanity made its choice.
No, we ignored humanity.
Well, there you go.
So what happens now then? Tell me what happens now.
A giant tsunami just kills everybody.
21st century. Humankind starts screaming off into the stars. And it endures till the end of time.
So this event had to happen because it what kicks humanity into exploring through the stars.
And it does all that because one day in the year...
Exactly. Yeah.
Stopped thinking about going to the stars. Something occurred that made it look up, not down. It looked out there into the blackness and it saw something beautiful, something wonderful that for once it didn't want to destroy. And in that...
They did though.
The whole course of history was changed. Not bad for a girl from Coal Hill School. And her teacher.
So is this intended?
It laid in your egg. It's beautiful.
We just didn't see it.
It's
It just
beautiful.
laid an F off screen.
That's what we
There we go. New moon.
A new moon.
New moon.
You can be the first.
Thank you. Thank you for stopping me. Thank you for giving me the moon back.
All right.
Tell me what you knew.
Everything. Nothing.
Nothing. I told you I've got grey areas. Essentially what I knew was that you would always make the best choice. I had faith that you would always make the right choice.
Honestly, do you have music playing in your head when you say rubbish like that?
It wasn't my decision to make, I told you.
Yeah, well, why'd you do it? Was it for Courtney? Was that it?
Well, she really is something special now, isn't she? First woman on the moon, saved the Earth from itself, and rather bizarrely, she becomes the President of the United States. She met this bloke called Blinivitch.
Do you know what? Shut up! I am so sick of listening to you.
She become the president of the United States. But really? Okay, Clara's freaking out. Let's actually focus on the episode.
I didn't do it for Courtney. I didn't know what was going to happen. Or do you think I'm lying?
I don't know. But if you didn't do it for her, I mean, do you know what? It was cheap. It was pathetic. No. It was patronizing. That was you. Patting was on the back saying, "Oh, you're big enough to go to the shops by yourself. Now go on, toddle along."
Well, that was me allowing you to make a choice about your own future. That was me respecting you.
Oh my God, really? Was it? Yeah, well, respected is not how I feel.
Right, okay.
I nearly didn't press that button. I nearly got it wrong. That was you. My friend, making me scared, making me feel like a bloody idiot.
Language.
Oh, don't you ever tell me to mind my language. Don't you ever tell me to take the stabilizers off my back, and don't you dare lump me in with the rest of all the little humans that you think are so tiny and silly and predictable. You walk our Earth, Doctor. You breathe our air. You make us your friend, and that is your moon too, and you can damn well help us when we need it.
I was helping.
What, by clearing off?
Yes.
Yeah, well, clear off! Go on! You can clear off, get back in your lonely bloody TARDIS, and you don't come back.
Clara. Clara.
You go away. Okay? You go a long way away.
Oh boy, this is okay. He knows it's impossible not to know. Exactly the thing.
He was wrong, wasn't he?
Exactly the thing that he said.
Danny, what do you think?
I think I've seen this look before.
No, you haven't. This is new for me.
Yeah, not on your face, on mine.
I'm done. I'm done. I am finished with it. I'm done. It's over. I'm finished with him, and I told him that. What is that face for? Why don't you believe me?
Because you're still angry. You never finish with anyone while they can still make you angry. Tell him when you're calm. Then tell me.
Where did you get to become so wise?
Same way as anyone else. I had a really bad day.
Stupid moon. Every time you look at the moon now. Okay, that's the end of the episode. Every time you look at the moon now, it's gonna be like, that's a goddamn egg. It's not a rock, it's an egg, motherfucker. Okay. Oh, that's the end of the episode. That was okay. There's some stuff we need to talk about. Okay, just making sure audio is recording because Jesus fucking Christ, that was something. All right, so first things first, I want to apologize for unplugging the thing and having to do all of this crazy shit. And I don't know. Okay, it is raining slightly. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear that in the recording. It's not a heavy rain. It's a slight rain. So we'll see in the future. But I do want to apologize. Mostly because of my arachnophobia. My arachnophobia. Fuck this whole episode, man. Like, I couldn't look at those spiders. I don't remember how they looked because I never got a clear view of them because I was too scared. And I am not exaggerating this, by the way. I do have a pretty severe arachnophobia. There's video games I haven't been able to finish because of spiders in them. Because every RPG game out there has some big spiders in them. Because they're the most basic fear enemy there is. Guess what? If it induces fear in people, they're not gonna play your game. Because it's too much, okay? But that might just be me. I actually downloaded a Skyrim mod one time that replaces spiders with bears. And bears were actually stronger. They were just stronger enemies. And I was like, fine, I don't mind them being stronger just as long as I can look at them. Let's talk about what happened in this episode. So, I said it at the beginning. I did see that this episode was, I said, silly, and that was putting it lightly, because I do remember, I watched this video. It was a video, and someone that was like, this was the episode that made me be done with this show. That was the episode that I was like, this show fucking sucks, and I peaced out. That was what the video said. And, even though I don't remember what happened in the episode, which made this reaction actually work, I do remember people being like, this fucking sucked, and it sucked for all of these reasons. And while I was watching this, I was like, okay, I remember now, okay. And it's not even that I remember, it's that I can see why, you know. And there's a couple of things. The first thing, the most important thing, is that the moon is a fucking egg. It's not a gross spider egg. The spider were actually just bacteria. The giant egg was something, like, it was something else. The alien thing was something else. Also, the alien laid an egg immediately after being born. I mean, I know that's usually not how life works, but okay, it's an alien, so fuck it, right? Fuck it. Like, rules don't apply to aliens. That's the magical thing about aliens. You can come up with whatever bullshit and it works. So yeah, that's fine. Okay, I did like the dilemma of the episode, that it was like, would you kill this giant alien baby? It's not even a baby, it wasn't even born yet. Would you kill this giant alien? It's not a fetus. It's an embryo. I don't know what it is. Would you kill this giant alien thing that wasn't even born yet? In an attempt to save humanity, because shit would go really bad if there wasn't a moon, basically. And now it starts raining. Hopefully I can do this review really quickly. It's an interesting dilemma, because while I was watching it, I was like, I would kill it, but then I'm like, well, like, I don't want to kill this giant baby thing. I obviously don't want to. But if people are dying out there and we don't have a plan, we don't have a solid plan of what's gonna happen if we don't kill it and the earth will just blow up, it's a matter of, fuck it, I would kill it. I would kill this one gross giant alien life, which ideally I would rather save, but I would trade that one life for like this 8 billion lives, or whatever amount of people there would be on 2049. But yeah, Like, I would totally do that trade, man. Absolutely. But the thing becomes, like... Okay, so the doctor said that he didn't know what would happen. It sounded like he did, but I guess he didn't. I'm gonna check the wiki on this, but because he did say he didn't. And then he was like, no, really, I didn't. So I guess he didn't. But, like, dude... Okay, so my problem here... I don't even know if it's a problem I have with this episode. Because it's like... The main thing here that I'm thinking about is how much of a dick the doctor was. He was just like... Okay, at the beginning, like, we know, the doctor is like, yeah, we gotta figure this out. We gotta do this stuff. And they're like, people died, doctor. And he's like, yeah, whatever. We gotta find out what's going on. But that's fine. That's part of, for the course, for the doctor. But then it's a matter of, well, no, this is your decision to make. I'm fucking out. I'm gonna get into my magic box and fucking leave. Because this is not a decision I can even be a part of. I'm gonna fucking leave. And it becomes a matter of, like, really, dude? Because it's not even a matter of, like, he chooses. It's a matter of, just be here so I can ask you what can we do and you can help me out here. So then I can make the decision at the very least. If that was the thing that you wanted to do. If the main thing that you wanted was for me to make the decision, then at least you don't have to leave. You can just stay here and I can ask you things and then I can come up with the decision and you can just be a consultant of sorts. You don't have to leave. You don't have to peace out and be like, well, your choice, I'm out, and just leave and just drop by the last second. Like, literally, not even the second before, it was the second after he dropped by and he was like, hey, come with me, I'm gonna show you something. And then we saw it hatch and then leave another egg and yeah, whatever, it's all cool. And god damn it, like, the thing that kind of saves it is the fact that Clara actually calls him out on his bullshit. Like, this is not bullshit that happens and it goes unnoticed. This is bullshit that happens and Clara is absolutely fucking losing it over it. As she should. Very understandably so. She should be losing her shit over the fact that the doctor was such a dickbag when he did that thing that one time. So, like, I do like that part of it. The fact that the doctor... So, like, the doctor is being, like, a quirky piece of shit. Like, sarcastic, like, witty. But then Clara is so upset. And the doctor continues to be himself. And then Clara is even more upset. And then that's when the doctor, like, that's when he kind of gets it a little bit. He's like, oh, okay. But, like, because of the way the 12th Doctor is, he won't be like, I'm sorry, or like apologizing or saying exactly the thing that the person needs to hear because he's such a dickbag. Like, that was the thing at the beginning of the episode. He refused to tell Courtney that she was special, which I didn't say at the time, but I feel like it's more insulting than it is. Like, that it is like a compliment. Because, like, I don't want people to tell me you're special. Like, to me, like, saying that I'm just whatever, I'm like, yeah. But if someone actively comes to me and tells me, hey, you're special, man, I would be like, what the fuck do you mean? You know, it just wouldn't feel right for me. Like, it feels like it would have the opposite effect. So I don't know if it worked like that with the Courtney situation, but whatever. That was just a thing that I found funny, but whatever, right? But yeah, because of the way the 12th Doctor is, like, I really liked it because Clara called him up on his bullshit and said a lot of stuff, and then the Doctor, he didn't apologize, he didn't say I'm sorry. He was like, Oh, okay, well, Like, he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to say. Or he knew what to say, but he just couldn't do it. And, like, that's a piece of characterization that if... Like, I feel like it's intended, and if you notice it, it's like, it makes sense for his character. The 12th Doctor is very cold. He's very cold, but he's also kind of an asshole. But he doesn't really want to be a huge asshole, and he doesn't really want to be super cold. That's just the way he is. Like, I remember on Deep Breath, the first episode, like, Clara gave him a big hug, and he was like, I don't think I'm a hugging person now. Like, he was super uncomfortable. He didn't know what to do. He didn't even move. Like, that's the kind of person that 12th Doctor is. So that's a good piece of characterization there. But I did like very, very much that Clara was so upset at him. Because she had to be. She absolutely had to be. And then Danny shows up, and I do like that Danny was like, it happened, didn't it? Because, like, I was like, what happened? And then it's like, oh, last episode. Because at the end of the last episode, Danny was like, hey, if he ever goes too hard on you, like, if he ever crosses that line, then you tell me. You know, I remember Danny saying that. He was like, you tell me or we're done. Because I need you to tell me if it's crossing that line. And he absolutely crossed it, like, one episode later. And he was like, it happened, didn't it? And she was like, yeah. Because it happened. That was fucked. And I do find interesting that the episode didn't, like, end with them reconciliating. Like, it just ended with Clara going home and drinking wine. And she just looked out her window and saw the moon. And that was it. So I guess next episode we're gonna have to maybe work out some kind of plot where they work this whole thing out again. And yeah, we're friends again. Like, maybe there's gonna be some plot like that next episode, at the beginning at least. So I don't know. We'll see. Oh, another thing the Doctor mentioned. Does Courtney become the president? He said that. I don't know if he was kidding. Did he say that? I need to check. And rather bizarrely, she becomes the president of the United States. She meant this okay. Wait, she becomes the president of the United States? This woman on the moon saved the Earth from itself, and rather bizarrely, she becomes the president of the United States. Wait, are we talking about Courtney or are we talking about the other woman? What did you do? It wasn't for Courtney, was it? Well, she really is something special now, isn't she? First woman on the moon, saved the Earth from itself, and rather bizarrely, she becomes the president of the United States. How can she be president of the United States if she's from England? Maybe she's like, yeah, maybe like her parents are like, one of them is English, the other one is American. I guess that could work. But like, I don't know, maybe I'm reading this wrong, but it does sound like Courtney becomes president. Maybe she is the first woman president. That would be nice. Good job. Good job, America. I mean, good job, fictional America. Choosing a black woman as a president. Real life America, it's kind of the opposite. Okay, we're not going to talk about politics here. We're here to talk about dumb sci-fi bullshit. And this was a dumb sci-fi bullshit episode, if I ever seen one. So, okay. The rain's coming back. Fuck. That rain is super heavy. There's no way. There's no way you're not going to be able to hear that. Okay, we need to finish this quickly. So I guess the thing we need to... I'm closing on is the fact that I did hear this episode was dumb and bad, maybe. I didn't think it was that bad. So that's good. But I guess I'm the kind of person who I enjoy things, you know? Like, I can just watch something and be like, yeah, fine. You know, it's very difficult for me to actively hate something or someone. So, this episode, fine. You know? So, it's definitely not the strongest episode on the season, but I did like that final bit with Clara and the Doctor, and her being super upset, because it's this is basically kind of the culmination of the Doctor being a piece of shit. That he always has been since episode 1. He's been a piece of shit. And this is the episode where Clara is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And the Doctor actually gets hit by it. And he's like, oh, maybe I fucked things up a little bit. And it's like, yeah, you did. You went maybe a little too far. And that's my favorite part about this episode. The whole moon egg thing, I think it's silly enough that I'm like, yeah, fuck it. You know, because like, I said it before and I will continue to say it. Any show that puts you in a state of like, well, fuck it. It's, to me, it's a good show. Because if you enjoy something to the point where you have to be like, oh, fuck it. Like, do not think about it, just enjoy it. Then it's like, it's good. For me, it's good. I don't need to think too hard about all of the implications of the moon being an egg. But I don't care. It's fuck it. So, yeah, final thoughts. I did like Clara standing up against the Doctor's bullshit. I didn't really like the Doctor's bullshit, but I did like that Clara stood up to that. And that's basically what saved it. The moon being an egg, it's super dumb, so I'm into it. Spiders suck. We can all agree on that. Spiders are the worst. If you have a pet spider, fuck you. I don't actually mean it. I'm sorry. But fuck you nonetheless. Yeah. Oh, fuck. We need to talk about Courtney. So, Courtney was a companion for this episode. I don't know if she'll be a companion again. I don't think she will. Maybe she will. But it doesn't sound like she will because they kind of gave her closure here. The Doctor saying like she'll become president of the United States. And it's like, you're giving us closure. Some kind of closure to this character. Which means that probably we won't see her too much from now on. Like maybe we'll see her at school. But I don't know if she'll be an actual companion again. Maybe she will. I don't know. We won't know that until... Well, I guess we just won't know that. But it's very interesting the fact that they just brought Courtney in here. Just a dumb 15-year-old kid. I was thinking Danny would show up more than Courtney. I think those were higher chances, but I guess Courtney it is. But that's fine, because like I said at the beginning, I do enjoy when there's more than one companion. Having a single companion is a little boring. So I did like that we had one companion, we had Courtney as like a temporal companion, and then the cast of the moon stuff, you know? But yeah, I guess that's it. I guess those are final thoughts. So yeah, that was Kill the Moon. Yeah. I was gonna say we killed the moon, but we didn't. We saved the moon. Save the moon! Alright. I do like that the episode title is titled Kill the Moon, though. Because if we was Save the Moon, it would be like... yeah, okay, of course, we need to save the moon. The planet would blow up. But if you titled your episode Kill the Moon, it's like, oh, we're in for a good one. This sounds stupid. Let's do it. You know? So yeah, I do like that title very much. But anyway, the rain is getting heavy and loud, so I guess we need to finish the episode. So that's it for this video. Man, fuck spiders, man. Spiders are the fucking worst. Ah! Why did it have to be spiders, man? Come on! I do want to mention while we're here that the reason why it takes a while for this video to come out is because I am busy sometimes. And I want to say that in the near future, I will become busier for like a month and a half, 2 months, I don't know, for a while. Which means that I'm recording these episodes like way in advance. I need to record as many of this as I can because I need to have them set, because I won't be able to record something for like a month or 2 months. I can edit them. I can't promise at what speed. but I can edit them. So I'm gonna try to record as many of these as I can. Sadly, not now, because it's fucking raining. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of a Doctor Who reaction. It's raining, fuck. Check out the other videos on this channel. Check out my gaming channel. Check out Twitch. Check out stuff that I do. It's all on the screen, maybe, probably. Subscribe, please. See you guys later. Take care. Bye.